everybody, it's time for Cox and Crendor.
Crendor In The Morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4 hour recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's the next Crendor In The Morning. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Cox and Crendor In The Morning.
Welcome back. How's it going? Today is Wednesday, the day of Wednes. I had to say it.
You always have to say that, and I feel like one of these days people will get tired of it, like today. like today will probably be the day people are like, I'm done. I just can't handle his nonsense anymore.
Okay, well, the day of Wednes is always the thing.
When will they stop caring today? The day of when they stop caring.
Some guy was like, what happened to Impersonation Tuesday? I mean, we could just make that Impersonation Wednesday, and then that gets rid of the day
Could
of
we
Wednes.
ever have pulled off an Impersonation Tuesday well? I don't know that we can impersonate that many people.
All right, I can impersonate David Lynch.
Go, do it.
Hello, I'm David Lynch here today.
Not really. Okay, continue. Next.
I can do Eeyore.
Uh-huh.
Eeyore.
Yep, sure. Great. So your voice.
I can do Meatwad.
Uh-huh.
Hello, everybody. I'm Meatwad.
Okay, and?
And then I can do, oh, man.
That's it. There you go. Ditka. You can basically do Ditka.
Hey, Ditka here with the Super Bowl predictions. Is going to be the Bears.
That would have lasted 4 Tuesdays. We would have made it 4 Tuesdays before we ran out.
I could do a British person like, hello, mate.
Oh,
It's not an impersonation, though. It's not, unless you're doing a specific British person.
Gordon Ramsay.
Nope. Nope. No bloody donkeys. No, none of it. Failure. Extreme
I could
failure.
do Indian.
Don't, please. Please
All
don't.
I won't do that.
Actually, I kind of want to know what your Indian would have been. I'm kind of curious.
All right. You want? All right. This is not intended to be racist whatsoever.
Go on.
I could. We'll just say it's Apu from The Simpsons.
Okay, go.
Hello, my name is Apu. I'm coming to the Quickie Mart.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad.
All right.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, then there's my Asian game show one.
Welcome
to Asian Game Show.
Yep.
Namco Bandai.
So far, all these are borderline offensive and not good.
It's like my career.
So that's what would have happened if you got your Impersonation Tuesday. So
That's how I made my entire YouTube career. It was borderline offensive and not good.
There you go.
But it worked.
Oh my goodness. That's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
I got a thing in the mail from
People
my father
do usually get
about 10 questions for Pele.
What?
Yeah. This is from Time Magazine in 2014, and they sat down with Pele and asked him, this is before the World Cup and Brazil lost, so of course all the questions are like, do you think Brazil will win? It's kind of funny, because he's like, I have hope that they will win and come through. But Pele's not his name. That's one of the things I learned from this. Yeah. They don't even say his name in here, because apparently the last question is, do you often refer to yourself as Pele? And Pele replies, everything good, it is Pele. That's what he does. Everything that's bad is, and then it says, my given name, Edson.
What?
His name's Edson?
Edson?
Edson. Edson.
Edson? Like
Yeah.
Edson.
Yes.
Whoa.
Right? I'm shocked.
That's just like a normal, like Edson. Like
So
John
is Pele
Edson.
a nickname? What does Pele mean?
Yeah, what does
Does it mean
Pele
like good
mean?
kicker? Good kickman?
Oh man, we gotta look this up. Wait, so
I
your
don't-
dad like cut this out of a magazine and just mailed
It
it
looks
to
like
you?
it looks like he ripped it out, and I know they don't get Time magazine. So I imagine he was at the doctor's office and just ripped it out of the doctor's office Time magazine.
Hey, it's the Pele. Rip it out of the thing. They won't know.
My parents don't get subscriptions to things, so I guarantee my dad was like at the dentist and ripped this out and was like, "Yeah, no, this is for my son. He does a podcast." So
Well, let's see. What's this? There's Pele.
He scored 1,280 goals in his career. And then the question is, do you have a favorite? And he's like, actually, my official number is 1,283. Some goals were more important because it was difficult times or for charity. But the goal I scored in the final against Sweden for the World Cup when I was 17 years old.
Whoa.
Yeah. People say my 1,000th goal was more important, but some goals are more important than just numbers.
I like that.
Yeah, Pele's a badass.
He is a badass.
Also, he's like in this picture. He's like in this sort of black and white outfit, looking like a pimp.
Whoa!
And he's holding a soccer ball.
I just found some crazy facts on Wikipedia. He
About
was
Pele?
named after Thomas Edison.
What?
Yeah! His parents decided to remove the I and call him Edson. But there was a mistake on the birth certificate, leading many documents to show his name as Edison, not Edson, as he is called. He was originally nicknamed Dyko by his family. He received the nickname Pele during his school days, when it was claimed he was given it because of his pronunciation of the name of his favorite player, local Vasco da Gama goalkeeper Pele?
Vasco da Gama.
Vasco da
Wait, isn't he a conquistador? What is
Vas-
going? Is Pele so old that he traveled with conquistadors?
No, Vasco da Gama
Pele has lived forever.
is a famous and traditional Brazilian multi-sports club.
Oh, I bet it is. Sure
And
it is.
they had goalkeeper Pele, which he misspoke, but the
and
more...
said Pele?
Yeah, it said
Oh,
Pele.
he's so damn charming. Everything about him is so charming and wonderful.
Pele, you're so cool.
Pele, you are cool.
He says, in his autobiography, Pele stated he had no idea what the name means, nor did his old friends, apart from the assertion that the name is derived from that of Bile, and that it is Hebrew for miracle.
Yeah, I give him that. Man's a miracle worker.
Man's
He
a
made
miracle.
me appreciate football in every possible way. Pele.
Pele.
Pele. We've learned so much today about Pele.
We really have. I don't
Wow.
even remember how long ago we talked about him. How long ago was that?
I don't know. It's not. I was gonna say not long enough, but that's not what I mean.
It wasn't long
God,
enough.
that Pele. Ugh. Not long enough.
I'm learning so much on Wikipedia. His occupations are footballer, retired, and humanitarian.
He is.
Whoa.
He made me feel humanity.
And his partner is Zukza. That's like Xena, the warrior princess.
Wait, partner isn't like married lady?
Yeah, but it's from 81 to 86, and they just gave up. It's like, well, I am done with this.
People said Pele wasn't a quitter. No, I'm done. I give up.
Oh, man.
Kicking a ball is so much easier than raising a family. Pele.
And Pele,
1986.
and he eats at Subway.
Yeah. Yep. We see that all the time. People send us all these pictures of Pele at Subway. Eat fresh, Pele.
Well,
Yep. That's where we went with that.
I don't
So
know where
what-
to go from there.
Yeah, neither do I. What is going on with you? What have you been up to? I'm literally just working. I haven't done anything fun. I can't even. Oh, you know what I saw? Speaking of fun,
What?
I went and saw the movie John Wick.
Oh, I saw.
Crendor, you must see this movie.
Okay, why is
I can't even explain. It's Keanu Reeves in best Keanu Reeves form.
Mm-hmm.
The plot is 5 minutes of an introduction of a man and his wife being in love over the credits of the movie. And then suddenly she's stricken with an illness and taken from him. And all of his friends try to make sure he's okay. And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. And I guess his wife has had this disease, I assume cancer or something, for a while. Because when she dies, she has a dog delivered after her death with a note that says, like, we knew this could come for a while, but hopefully this will, give you solace and knowing that, this guy's for you. She sends him a little dog, a little tiny puppy dog.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who plays Reek in Game of Thrones,
Oh, yeah, Reek.
he sees John Wick's car, Keanu Reeves' car, and it's like, give me that car. And he's like, no. He's like, come on, man, I'll buy for that car from you. And he's like, no. Cue later that night. Mind you, this is the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Cue later that night where this guy and some of his goon buddies break into Keanu Reeves' house and beat the crap out of Keanu Reeves, kill his dog, and take the car.
Whoa.
The next hour and 35 minutes is Keanu Reeves going on a vengeance streak, murdering everyone in the most fantastic way possible because they killed the dog. It is so effing amazing. I don't know that there was a plot after that point. It was Keanu Reeves, you immediately discover Keanu Reeves, former best assassin there ever was. Best hitman on the planet who got out, and then everyone's like, oh shit, he's back in. And the next hour and 35 minutes is everyone like trying to either barely kill him and failing miserably, or Keanu just murdering everyone on the planet. It is so good. It is basically a revenge fantasy. No one. Keanu's like, I don't give a shit. And he just shoots like 80 guys. He walks into a place, shoots 90 guys. Remember how we were talking about in Ghostbusters when they played the same songs over and over again so you knew like the different themes? Same thing. They played 3 songs the entire movie. There's one song they play that's like, I can't even describe it. It's like, we have to feel pain. Why does the ones you love hurt you so bad? You gotta kill them, right? Yeah. And it plays every time something really emotional happens. And then there's like 2 other songs. Dude, you must see this movie so we can talk about it. It is so fucking incredible.
All right. I want to see this now.
I can't even describe it. It is over the top.
Is it
I
like
usually
Pulp
don't
Fiction
swear,
over
but
the
this
top?
movie's so good. What?
Is it like Pulp Fiction or just random action?
No. It's more like The Transporter over the top.
Okay.
It is levels above. There's a scene where he's going through just like he's in a nightclub just murdering people left and right. And the way he does it is it's like he's dancing. So it's like Keanu Reeves from The Matrix in like a more badass version without slowed down time. So it's him doing all the stuff they did in The Matrix, but like at normal speed. And it's incredible looking.
Whoa.
And then, it's real too. So there's moments that are really, really funny that are unintentionally but very humorous. Like he's in a gunfight and he shoots this one guy and then tries to shoot it because every time he kills guys, he does, one in the chest, one in the head. Every time. He's a badass, right?
Whoa. Yeah.
And so one time he shoots a guy in the chest and the guy's like, ugh, and he goes to shoot him in the head and he runs out of ammo. So he just unloads, reloads, and then shoots him in the head. It's so incredible.
Is that like his signature?
Yeah, he double taps him. It's wonderful. It was wonderful. And I was like, this movie is incredible. There's no pretense about it being anything other than what I assume is a male revenge fantasy. Like the premise is silly. Yes, his wife died, but this, I guess all of his rage is because they killed the dog, which is a representation of like his grief. And so they denied him his grief. And so now he takes it out on everyone. It is the kind of movie that if you're a man, you need to see. Because you'll be like, God damn, that is a fantastic film.
Like the only thing it lacks is like an ending scene where he's just like, if only I had a partner. And then Nicolas Cage comes in and he's like, I heard you were looking for a helper.
That's true. The only thing that could have made this better is the way they did the end of Fast and Furious 6 when they tied it all together and made the prequels attached to the old ones. Because if you are unaware, audience, Fast and the Furious, I think 4, 5, and 6, or maybe just 5 and 6 are prequels. And they take place before Tokyo Drift. Because at the end of 6, you see what happens at the endish of Tokyo Drift, right? Mm-hmm. And so the way they do that is then at the end, Jason Statham pops up. So already you have a movie that's just insane with amazing like cast members. And at the end it's like, yeah, we got this other badass in it too. That's how this movie should have ended. John Wick should have ended amazingly. However, with that said, the cameos in this movie are fantastic. When you see all the different actors who are in the movie with like bit roles, you'll be like, that's kind of badass. And the best part, produced by Eva Longoria.
What?
After the movie ended and it rolled the credits in big bold letters, it said producer Eva Longoria, and all of us in the theater were like, what? It was crazy. So first off, much more attracted to Eva Longoria now. Was already, but now I'm like, I get her. If that's not what she's thinking, I like her.
That's my type of desperate housewife, if you know what I'm saying.
I know. Little violent streak there. She's like, yes, I will throw money at this movie. It was great. So you need to see that.
All right. Wait, what is the Imitation Game? That's supposed to be good. Oh my God. Now I'm just looking at Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
Imitation Game. It has the guy who plays Sherlock and the guy who plays in Game of Thrones, the father of the mind blank.
Uh-huh. The father
Charles
of the mind
Dance.
blank.
Charles Dance.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called?
Tywin Lannister? Is that what you're
Tywin
talking about?
Lannister, yeah.
All right. The father of the mind blank.
Yeah, look at this. Benedict Cumberbatch, Charles Dance, Keira Knightley, and apparently it's got good reviews.
That is a very British movie right there.
That is a very British movie.
That is a very British movie.
Benedict Cumberbatch stars as Alan Turing, the genius British mathematician, logician, cryptologist, cryptologist, and computer scientist who led the charge to crack the German Enigma code that helped the Allies win World War II.
That movie's been done 12 billion times.
Yeah, but now it's super British.
It's always been super British. That's like one of the big British movie tropes. Just like how there's the American version, which is like we have to have the guy from Texas and the grizzled guy from New York. And
Yeah.
like the British one is a bunch of Brits get together and crack the Enigma code. Like, all right, sure, we've heard it. I'm really looking forward to Interstellar. I kind of want that to be an amazing movie. I got invited to a screening on Monday, and I turned it down because I don't want to go see it with like a bunch of hoity-toity Hollywood types. I want to go see it with my friends because it comes out the day before we have to go to BlizzCon. I kind of want to go see it in a theater at midnight with people.
Oh yeah,
that'd be amazing. That'd be so good.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that's what I want. I was like, I'm turning you down. I don't care about seeing it with all you hoity-toities.
The end of the movie be like, be him being like in a Lincoln, being like, I just like it. That'd be so great.
Did you see Saturday Night Live? They did a spoof of that this week.
No.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in years, but Jim
haven't
Carrey
either.
was on, and so Jim Carrey's always good for a laugh, and so they did 3 bits of that. And so the first one was like him driving down the road being ridiculous, talking about insane stuff, just like Matthew McConaughey. And the second one was him in a car with these kids. He's like, who are these kids? Why are they in my car? And then the next one, like as the episode goes on, he gets progressively more insane. And so the last one's like him shirtless with his tie around his head, driving down the road with his eyes closed, like humming. And he just runs over the Allstate insurance guy. It's great. It's really funny.
That's pretty
so.
great. I'm gonna look that up later.
I think it's on YouTube somewhere. It's pretty funny Saturday Night Live. You got him. You got Matthew McConaughey weeks after everyone else did, but you got him.
Good job,
you
guys.
You nailed him. You definitely nailed him.
They're like the show that just used to be cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those things where I understand my the older I get, the more I understand my parents, and definitely when I would watch Saturday Night Live when it was like Sandler and Farley and Spade and Hartman and all those guys, when I thought it was like brilliant and really funny, they would be like, it's not like back in the day when it was, I don't even, like Belushi and Aykroyd and stuff like that. Yeah, like it's not like that. And I was like, no, these guys are great. I don't like anyone on Saturday Night Live now. Like
I don't either.
I like that they have the Good Burger guy on there, but I don't think anything they put him in is funny. Like, I feel bad for him because I love that guy, but nothing he does is funny.
He's from Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
You're like Keenan.
Most of it is just awful. Like, I don't like it anymore. And now I understand. I get it.
Yep.
I get what my parents were thinking. So, there you go. We've full circle, kids. We've come full circle.
It's like the quote the grandpa on The Simpsons says, where he's just like, I was young once. And then what became young and hip became old and not hip. And then things change and it'll happen to you. And he's like, no way, man. I'm going to keep on rocking forever. This is like fades back to like him being old.
Goes to Homer.
So great.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Everyone listening, if you're 16, 17, 18 years old, just you wait. Give it 10 years. It'll be like, who is this new band I've never heard of? Every time I go on Twitter and I see hashtags, they're always for some young band that I've never heard of. And kids are like, I'll never stop listening. I'll die before I do. And I'm like, oh, God.
Yep. I realized that. I was just like, I don't know who these people are anymore.
Yep. That's pretty much every time I see a new band, a new boy band especially, I'm like, I don't. They keep looking younger and younger, and I don't know who the hell these people are. And years ago, I would have known everything. And now I just don't. Honestly, I don't think I've listened to a new band's album. Like, every once in a while, I'll hear something new on the radio. I'm like, oh, that was pretty good. But most of the time, if I'm listening to music, it's usually something from, like, the early 2000s and the 90s. That's, like, I don't listen to anything else.
Well, I think I listen to, like, either just random like stuff I find.
You
Just like,
listen
oh,
to
I found
music.
that song.
You're like,
Yeah, or I find electronic music. My friend Steve loves electronic music, and he's like, dude, I go to raves and stuff. Like, I'm gonna hook you up. And he always just plays songs. He's like, I found the newest electronic songs. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to do any work to find them. And they're good.
I'm lucky in that I like all music, so I can tolerate everything. Like, I'm like, oh, this is cool. But I don't actively search out music. So if I find something I like, I'm like, awesome. That's a cool song. Like, I can't, everyone, I don't understand. I don't understand why everyone hates on Taylor Swift. I'll admit it. I'm not a fan, but her music's not bad.
Yeah, haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. I don't understand. Everyone's like, the only kind of music that I think is genuinely bad half the time is country, because it is like that twangy whine I don't like. It's the same reason why I don't like that whiny, like, emo punk rock music either, because it's just like, or like, I guess,
and
screamo.
she left me for the thing.
Oh my god, can I just tell you, I hate Blink-182 with a passion.
I
like,
do
all
too.
their songs, except for like the one or two that are good songs that are really catchy,
like
all their songs are like,
all the
and
small
now
things.
I'm alone, and I'm gonna go to the party.
Like
It's
at BlizzCon, when they played at BlizzCon, I was like, I'll try to listen, and then like halfway through, I was like,
did you go to the actual concert?
yeah.
Oh, I did.
And I was like,
who
I
was
can't.
I with? Who was well, everyone was at a concert. I was playing, I think, some video game.
Yeah, well, everything
like,
was
just-
open.
Yeah, and then they were on in the background. I just had headphones on and didn't listen. I just played games all day.
I heard all the small things, which is all I cared about, because that was the song I liked from them, and then all the other songs, I was just like,
Here's the thing. I'm kind of excited Metallica's going to be there this year, even though Metallica hasn't been good live in years. It's kind of like when they had Ozzy there. Ozzy hasn't been good live in years, but it's Ozzy. Like, I've never seen Metallica live. I kind of want to see Metallica live. It'd be fun. I imagine that they would be like most of the bands there and just be like, we don't care why we're here. We're just getting money and let's play.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like seeing Tenacious D there was probably the best that they could get. Like, Tenacious D showed up and rocked out and had a bunch of fun, and it was silly, and it was cute, and they played all these songs, and then they had fun on stage, like, we're gonna fight the Lynch King, and they jumped around like idiots. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun with that. And I feel like Ozzy was fun, because Ozzy was like, I'm gonna bring out a, like, 8-year-old kid to rock out, and the crowd lost it, right?
Yeah.
I think, the Foo Fighters were incredible just because
Yeah,
Dave
I like
Grohl
Foo Fighters.
Dave Grohl is constantly the best, like nonstop. But it's weird seeing sometimes bands that are just like, I guess what I'm saying is, so far the only band I've hit is Blink-182.
Yeah.
They just didn't belong. Like, you know what? You don't belong there. Get out.
Yeah, get out of there.
Get out.
Get out of
Blink-182.
there.
And I know there's gonna be people who are like, I love Blink-182. You know what? There's a lot of bands that I love that I'm probably sure you hate, so it's okay.
Yeah.
We're allowed to disagree. We're allowed to not be
That's
cool
like
with each other.
System of a Down. I always like System of a Down, but lots of people are like, they're so bad. I'm like, I don't think they're bad.
Like, see, System of a Down is another band that some of their songs I hate because it literally just evolves into, like, screaming. And then other songs are like, oh, man, that hit me right in the moment. In the moment, that was my jam.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, I'm more of a fan of songs than actual bands. Like, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I like that
agreed,
song.
agreed. The only band that I think I like because it was in my formative years is probably a Real Big Fish, because when I was in high school, like, we were just big nerds for that band. But
Yeah.
other than that, like, most of it is just about songs. I don't care about bands, which I think is different than when, say, our parents were growing up, because it was all about the band. Like, bands
Yeah.
produced, I think the difference is in the 90s, in the 80s, 90s, and more today, bands produce songs instead of albums.
Yeah.
And so they try to get, like, that number one song, and then maybe a second song they can put up before they make a new album to sell stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I think in the 70s and 60s, it was more about creating an album, and all the songs have to be, like, there's a lot of the quote-unquote oldies, like, especially old rock, the whole album's really good. Like, there's many bands that I could be like, that album is fantastic. From start to finish, it's amazing. And rarely is that the case with a lot of things that exist now.
Well, I think it's like, even like today, it's a lot easier to make songs because you just go on iTunes, like, I'm going to buy one song. and like
Right,
your song
right.
goes up. And it's like I think it's even harder for albums now because a lot of people can make good albums and people just be like, well, I just like their one song, even though if they have other good songs, people just ignore it.
The last time I remember an album being fantastic from start to finish was probably the Green Day American Idiot album.
Oh yeah, American
I think
Idiot.
from start
remember all
to
those songs.
finish, because they made like we're gonna make a rock opera. From start to finish, we're gonna make a great album. I think that was probably the last one I can remember.
My last favorite album was Yo-Yo Ma. And
Of course it was.
He had some great music. I've listened to it a lot.
I can't remember one that I've loved start to finish since then. But
Serious
yeah.
though, go search Yo-Yo Ma on iTunes.
Dude, Yo-Yo Ma's fantastic.
Yo-Yo Ma.
I just don't believe that that's the last album you were like, this is fantastic. Yo-Yo Ma's great. I don't believe that's what you.
I like Lindsey Sterling.
I know you do, you weirdo. I find myself every once and again, and Crendor can vouch for this. In my car, on my presets, on my radio, it is Jack FM, which is they play whatever the hell they want to play. So it's always songs from like the 90s and early 2000s, but they range from all over the map. The next one is a talk station, so I can listen to Coast to Coast late at night if I'm driving. Yeah. The next one is a alt rock station that's like, plays what you would expect. The next one is a old school rap station. The next one is a classical like music station. The next one is a jazz station. Then I have an NPR station. Then I have like the cool pop music station. Then I have like a gangsta rap station. Then I have like the HD version of the cool pop station, which is like all the techno stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have a station that plays classic rock that like from like the 70s. And I'm like, I literally listen to everything. And I forgot, I have a Mexican rap station.
Oh yeah, the Mexican rap.
I love,
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't know what the hell they're saying in it. I love Mexican rap.
You got
love
it from Saints Row. That's what sparked
Love
your Mexican rap.
Mexican rap. It is the best. And not like that fake like Pitbull because he's speaking English. No. Like
Or
Mexican
like,
rap.
Gasoline.
No, not Aleman. Aleman Gaso. No, not that. Like real
Yeah, like real
hard,
Mexican
like,
rap.
I don't know what the hell is going on, and the rap names are awesome stuff like Ciudad Mexicano Gringo. I'm like, what is going on? That's not a real name. But
Yeah.
I love that stuff. I think it's great. Like, I love all music. I'm a real big fan. And you'll notice the one thing I don't have, country. Not a fan.
Well, I went down to the park to look at my kids while they ran around. Went back to my truck and I got into my tractor trailer, drove it on down the street. Ba-dow. Then I got
And there's-
home.
The problem is every once in a while you hear a country song that's really good and you're like, that gives me hope. Like, I'll check it out. And then you listen and you're like, holy fuck.
They just
like,
think
oh,
about
I
like
can't
what
do
you
this.
do in the country.
I guess like if that's where you're from, you really, really relate to that
Yeah.
stuff. But
Not where I'm from.
yeah, where I'm from, I was a young angsty kid, and Linkin Park spoke to me. And after I remember when In the End came out, and I had
do
just broken
too.
up with a girl. I had just broken up with a girlfriend. Oh, that song was like it. There was nothing I could do in my life but listen to that song.
I was in
It
8th
was just
grade
like-
when that came out.
That was the most angsty. Like, oh man, that was one of those moments in life where it was just like, in the end, like going crazy, screaming at like the world. See, that stuff's great. Mind you, 90% of Linkin Park songs suck. But every
Yep.
once in a while, like their first album, maybe their second one, were really good. And ever
Yeah.
since then, they've been like, all we do is Transformers soundtracks.
Yeah, they had like their second album was like super legit, and it was just like nothing. Then they had like that one Transformers song that was pretty good, and then it was just nothing again.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? We probably we're 30 minutes in. This is the music cast. This is it. We're not doing the rest of it. This is the music cast. And we talked about Pele a little bit.
Yeah,
The off-topic music cast. That's what
the
this is gonna be.
off-topic music cast.
Oh my goodness. Do you have anything else you want to add to the music discussion?
It's weird because like there's always the people that are like, my music's better. They used to make music so much better back in my day. Or like, this isn't real music. It's like everything that makes sounds in a rhythm and stuff is real music or whatever. Even just
Yeah,
sounds.
I mean, I would say that some of the tribal music and stuff is better than what existed in the 20s, right?
Yeah.
Like back in my day, Yeah, well, some of those badass beats, like on the island, were awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I could sit there and listen, like, on a beach, listen to just dudes bang on bongos for, like,
I know.
4 hours. Drink a Mai Tai, lay on the beach, and listen to dudes just like. I'd have no problem with that. Right? Here we go. Under the sea. Under the sea.
Under the sea. And then, like, look at Celtic music.
Love it. River
Yep.
dance, baby.
River dance. It's awesome. Like, that's just very relaxing music, too.
You know what? Enya. Not even gonna lie.
Enya?
Enya, right? What that one?
Where the road goes.
I would have gone with what is that? Is it Enigma? What is the Return to Innocence? That's best of the 90s right there.
Yep.
Man,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
no. I could listen to like the blues and jazz. Look, guys, if you want to have the coolest night of your life, go to a place like Chicago, find a blues or jazz club, and just sit there and drink the hardest liquor you can and be a badass. And just appreciate how incredible it is to hear like a bunch of dudes go in and then just start jamming. No,
Yep.
no, they're not really trying to play a specific song. They just are like, all right, daddy, let's do this. And it goes like, and then like, and they just go to town. It's fantastic.
Like,
It's
there's people,
fantastic.
they just, like, play blues music for a living. That's what they do here.
Yep.
Like, here you go. Look at this. Look at this place. You got a Yelped one. There's Green Mill in Broadway Street. And this looks all like, there's a man, and he's just, like, strumming on his thing. He looks very
There's a
into
man,
what he's doing.
and he's strumming on his thing. He looks very into what he's doing. Go on.
There's a guy blowing a thing.
There's this dude blowing this thing. This other
Blowing
guy,
it
he's
pretty
really
hard.
into it. He's blowing hard on it.
Yep. There's a thing in the bathroom. It says, "When I say jazz, you say love."
Damn, dog. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Snaps.
Yeah.
See, I like all that stuff. I think it's
Yeah.
great. I again, not a big fan of when people are yelling at me.
Yeah. I don't like.
Like,
I don't like death metal or like
here's
that
the thing.
type of thing.
Sometimes death metal is real. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes you hear death metal that's really, really, really good,
Yeah, I've heard a couple.
and then
ones I was
other
like,
times
that's
you hear
pretty
death metal that's you're reminded why you don't like death metal.
good.
You're like,
Sinvicta's one of those people. He really liked this death metal, and he was like, "Dude, check out this song," and I was like, "No, it's not." I listened to it, and I was just like, "No."
right? You know what I think it is? I think it transcends the lyrics and the screaming, or the lyrics and the, you know, like whiny country, or the lyrics
Yeah.
and whatever, you know, like the bluesy riffs. Or it comes down to the music. If the music's good, I think rap has it figured out. Rap solved the riddle of music.
Mm-hmm.
I give rap artists all the credit. They solved the riddle, because rap beats and rap music in general is almost the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
really, really good. But then the lyrics are perpetually like, I've got $1 million and I'm going to spend it on collars made of diamonds to stick on my bitches.
Then
and
I'ma
then I
steal
kill
your
them
girl.
snitches. Right? Like, it follows the pattern of like, I came from nowhere. I have a ton of money. I have all these girls. I'll steal your girls. I've got more money. Now my friends have money. We're going to fly in this expensive jet to my big house where I got money.
And
Everyone
drugs.
doesn't appreciate me. We doing drugs. I did drugs. I sold drugs. Like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. We understand that life was real hard, and now you're very happy
But
about your
that
situation.
beat, though.
The beat, yeah, the beat. He could literally be rapping about anything, and usually they are. And the beat is just, you're like, yeah, I feel this song.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
okay
always
with
the
him
beat.
gunning down that man in the alley, but you know what? I'm okay with this.
Like, that's what I figured out when I made the Lucky Do rap thing. I was like, this beat is amazing. It doesn't matter what I say. I could be like rapping about turtles. Doesn't matter. It's all about the beat. And that's like
All
the
about
same.
The beat.
That's any song, like even pop music. You
Yep.
listen to pop music, it can be a Lady Gaga song. That's why parodies do so well too.
Yep.
It's all about the beat.
Look, all about the beat. That Weird Al figured it out too. All
Yep.
about the beat.
All about the beat.
Yeah. You just have to have a catchy ditty, a catchy song that people get stuck in people's heads, and then they'll sing it.
Yeah, catchy didio.
A catchy ditty-o. That's gonna be our new album, Catchy Ditty-o.
Catchy didio.
And
kind
it's
of
gonna have on the
songs?
front of it's gonna have a radio, and it's gonna be just all old timey, like I love you, I do. My dear. We will go to the fair.
That's got like the record crackle, like.
Yeah, of course.
But then
it'll just be old timey songs like I'll take you home to meet my parents, and then we'll have dinner, which you'll promptly cook by 6. It's old timey, so it's okay, guys.
someone make that into an actual song, by the way.
Please
then-
don't. I don't want that on the internet.
Oh, we could just have a whole bunch of stuff on, and then we'll have like a blues song, like boom, 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 and then
Sorry.
we'll have a rap song. It's just like. Oh, and I threw in I shouldn't have did the drop the bass. That's not
No,
rap.
we can make a techno song too. That's fine.
Oh yeah, you can combine them. Drop the bass. There we go. And then just
sell no copies. We are a disgrace to the music
it's
industry.
just country. And I'm going out to my farm, looking for some Parmesan cheese. Put it on my salad, put it on my pasta, put it on everything I own. Can
I just say that it's literally the worst country? That country song had nothing to do. That was the spaghetti western of country songs.
Literally.
It literally had, it was like an old Italian man decided to make country music. It was like, I'm going to get Parmesan cheese. Like, what?
And then I put it on the goat head.
He's so good.
Oh, it's so good, but
Well, McDonald's serving us so good, goat head. Right? That's it.
Yep. That's our album. You can buy it on iTunes
Nope. You can't.
or not.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching and listening or whatever you're doing. And as always, I want some hot chocolate.